Okay, so here we go. This is the first part of this video is going to be very boring. It's an unboxing video. I don't know why people do them. I don't know why people watch them. I've watched them myself, to be fair, but I don't know why they exist. People watch people take stuff out of boxes. Sometimes can take 20 minutes. 20 minutes of watching somebody trying to get into a box, struggling away with a pair of scissors, if they can find them in time or whatever. So here we go. First part of this video unboxing. It's my new pedal. It's a Joyo Phase. Well, it's an MXR Phase 90 copy, that's what it is. Here we go, it comes in a box like that. I hope you can see that clearly. So, to be fair, for a cheap pedal, packaging wise, that's pretty good. I've not opened it yet, so I hope it's in one piece. This is what all unboxings should be like. So that's that. You get a little manual with it. That's pretty useless. The box and a bull wrap pedal. Something's shaking. Oh. It's quite a nice looking pedal. In fact, it's very nice. I'd go as far as saying it's the vintage Phase, this, by the way. It's not a Phase 90, obviously. I'd go as far as saying it's actually nicer looking than the Phase 90. Because it's like a metallic, burnt, orangey colour. There you go. It's got a chicken head style knob. Chicken knob. It's got a chicken knob on it. I don't like tons of knobs on pedals. I like my pedal to just turn on and do what I need it to do. I don't want thousands of knobs to play with. I've got enough with my amps. I don't need any more knobs on the floor. More, less, that's good for me. So that's why I like them. Now what I will just talk about is I did used to own an MXR Phase 90 and I wish I hadn't have sold it. It was an absolutely brilliant pedal. Brilliant pedal. I didn't have it on that much. I didn't have it turned on that much, but what it did do, and nobody believed me about this until I actually proved it to my bass player, that it actually made my tone darker. It made it sound darker, a bit more fatter and a bit more evil. It really did. And until I actually said to my bass player, you know, check this out, and I take this out of the loop and then put it back in, it just made I had an Engel Fireball and it made it sound better. It sounded darker, it sounded meaner. And I didn't have it on that much, but it was worth keeping in there in front of the amp just to darken the whole tone coming from the guitar. Anyway, we've got the Joyo or Jojo, or I don't know, I've heard people say it all different ways. I don't know how you say it. They're made in China. They're basically rip-offs of like mostly MXR pedals. This is called Vintage Phase. It's not the most expensive switch in the world, but it looks like it's going to switch stuff. Everything's quite cheap, but it's not. To say they're only 35 quid, £35 in the UK, it's not that bad. Your battery goes in there, look. You don't get a battery with it. That's a pain in the arse a bit. Anyway, let's check out what it sounds like. I use a Phase 90 in more of a machine head type way than, you know, like a Van Halen way, or I don't use it clean or anything like that, or at least I haven't done so far. But let's check it out, let's see what it sounds like. I usually have it on a Phase 90 anyway, I think around here. So I don't have too much Phase on, just a touch. So let's see what happens anyway. Let's plug it in, let's go down there. It's on anyway and it's just over halfway. Okay, I'll show you it actually, but I don't like you going down there because my pedal board is so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing because it's such a mess and I don't use pedals that much, to be fair. So here we go, we're going down. There you go. So that's what it's set like for now. I'm on clean. So there you go. It's quite a mild, subtle phase, in my opinion. Anyway, so let's move on to the gain. Anyway, this is how I usually use it. I'm going to turn it down to where I used to have my MXR, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's an MXR copy. So we're going down, down, down. Ugh. My back's not made for this game anymore, let me tell you. I'm going to blow my head off. That's what I'm going to do. So, oh Jesus, that's only on one. It's got quite a, when you put the gain on, it's got quite a nice growl to it. It's not like a Phase 90. It's milder and it's got more of a grunt, got more of a growl. Quite liked it then for the wrist. I'm going to turn it up a bit now. I'm going to put it back to where I had it on the clean, so it's just over halfway. I'm not going to show you because I can't be asked. So I'm going down. Jesus. Same riff, what I just played a minute ago, which is from my new band, Hand of Scars. Still looking for a goddamn singer. Seriously, is there just no singers out there anymore that can sing in tune? So, what do you think? It's alright. It phases. You know, there's pedals out there just costing a fortune at the moment, and they're still made in China, and it's getting on my nerves a bit, to be honest, that things that are made in China now, the price of those things is just catching everything up, and they're not cheap anymore, and they should be cheap. The idea of making things in China was for them to be cheaper, but now everything's made in China and it's catching everything up price wise, and it's a bit annoying. So for Joyo or Yo-Yo or whatever the hell they're called, it would be you know, they're keeping it real, so to speak, with keeping the prices down to 30 quid, you know, for pedals. And I worked out the other day, for you to have a full Joyo, Yo-Yo, bloody Jojo, whatever the hell they're called, to have one of those pedal boards just full of their effects, the basic ones, chorus, phase, reverb, delay, boost, auto, wah, whatever. To have that, you could do it all for about 200 quid. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And it does its job. It phases at the end of the day. You know, no one's going to know what the hell pedal you've got down there. It did seem to darken the tone like the MXR phase used to do. So, I don't know about chips and what have you. Is it the same chip or not? You can put that down in the comments if you think. In fact, let me know what you think of not just Joyo stuff, but what's happening with prices and how come, you know, do you think that stuff that's made in China nowadays is catching up to the regular price, which things were, you know, before absolutely everything moved to China, and now it's not. Now it's not so cheap, in my opinion, stuff that's made in China. But there you go. Anyway, so that's that. I like them. I'd love to get my hands on the Joyo amps, the mini amps. Like there's a little rectifier one called the Zombie 20 watt one, I think it is. No tubes or anything like that, and it looks and it looks like it's going to be great. I'd really love to try that. I don't think they'll ever send me anything, that's for sure. I had to pay for that bugger. But there we go. I'll see you all soon. Yeah, please subscribe, and those of you that have subscribed already, thanks very much, because I think I'm well over 800 now, which I'm really happy about. So there you go. I suppose the next thing to do is 1,000. So cheers. I'll see you all soon.